Hello, everyone. It is I, Crippled Cody. We are back with another episode of Angry Cripple Show. Tonight, we have some fun topics. They might not be fun to you. They'll be fun to us though. We're going to be talking about some politics. We're going to be talking about far leftist tears. We're going to be talking about far right Bible thumping ideas and why both may be toxic for you if you don't do what I do, and that's stay in the common sense center. We're also going to be having some conversations about Mikey Sankovich's feelings on certain things lately. And God knows what else we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to have the call line open. I hope someone calls in and says something of interest that might get me angry, might get Mike crying. You never know. Call us tonight if you want to talk with us. If not, just enjoy the show. And here we go with the show. Ooh, the Angry Cripple Show. We're so angry. Are you angry tonight, Mike?
I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
I tried to make another intro because I was thinking about what I wanted to do for another intro for the show, and I tried to toy with a few things. The call line is not open yet. I'm not opening it just yet.
Oh.
Because number one, I have to make sure that it's functioning properly. I believe it is. It looks like it is. But I'm not opening it just yet because if I have a feeling that if someone calls that I think is going to call, if they're watching, we need to get some stuff out first before we can let them in. So I'll open that up in just a little bit. But the intro that I was going to do for the show, I was going to get the South Park thing with Timmy and Jimmy fighting, but for some reason, I can't. My Reface program that I use, or the app that I use, doesn't allow animated things, so that kind of screwed us up for tonight. So for the next one, whenever that will be, I'll have something figured out, but I didn't have that figured out for tonight. That's why I had to go with the old one.
So in other words, you fucking suck at this.
Well, we know that I can't design shit. I've never claimed to be
not being able to design shit. Our background says what goes around comes. That's how it looks.
How does that? I wonder what goes around. Oh, well, that's because I'm blocking it.
Yeah,
that's why.
You should take that into account if you're going to use it for a background for an episode.
Well, I didn't expect me to block it.
No, to us.
Expect me to block it. Oh, Morgan's here tonight.
Oh, Morgan's here. Hello, Morgan.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be in his next film.
Isn't he the one that was he was doing the whole Helvira thing?
Yes, and she's kind of involved with one of the topics I want to touch on tonight, so that should be interesting.
I'm not well educated on that whole thing. I'd love it if Morgan called in and filled us all in on this show, everything that would have happened. Because I know, didn't one of the actresses leave, and then he's doing a whole new casting for a new actress for the role
for Helvira? Yes, yeah. But I don't believe I don't think she's in this new film as of yet. I don't believe so.
Morgan, if you got the balls to do so, call in and fucking tell us about it. I'd love to hear all
the line's not open yet, Morgan. I'll let people know it's open.
I don't fucking care.
I don't fucking care. Open it today.
All right, don't open it yet. But once it's open, tell Morgan and he can call in. I'd love to hear
Well,
about all that.
Morgan's watching, hopefully, so he'll,
Okay, so he'll know. Morgan knows damn well what goes around comes. That's all. That's all he needs to know. Yeah. Yep. Karma's a bitch, isn't it, Mo?
What's it now?
Karma's a bitch, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is.
You've ruined many
Oh,
lives. Now you have cancer, probably.
oh, excuse
Oh,
me.
that's
What
so
the fuck was
gross.
that?
That's so fucking gross. Edit that out in the later version of this.
I'm not editing shit. I don't edit.
Yeah, of course you don't.
This is live. This is raw, bitch. That's how we roll. We're
Anyway,
angry. And we're raw.
yeah, well, you're angry. I'm not very angry tonight. But what do we have to talk about? I guess we'll get into your bullshit here in a little bit, but man, the political landscape has changed big time in these last several months. I don't know how long has it been since we've done this episode.
I want to say. Wait, when did we do the Cripple episode? Hold on, I'm gonna look that up really quickly because I'm curious. Yeah, the Make America Crippled Again was our last episode, wasn't it? That's what I think it was. And let's see. So if we go to live, this was 2 months ago that we did the.
Yeah. So a lot has changed since then. We're not going to take up the whole fucking episode talking about this bullshit because at the end of the day, it's just entertainment to me. But we now have the supposed Nazi himself, the big bad orange man, Donald Trump, as our president all over again. And oh boy, I'd say a good 80% of the people I know in real life are really fucking pissed off about this. And I can't blame them. I can understand that, he's kind of a lunatic. I can kind of understand that he's going to probably do some fucked up shit. I don't understand why we've had am I accurate on this? Have we had holidays canceled because of him now? Like I thought I heard something about
holidays have been canceled. I don't think any major federal holidays have been canceled, but I think
but like
Martin Luther King Day, Black History Month, all that stuff has been canceled. I hope Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month is gone. We don't need that.
I did hear that Disability Awareness Month is canceled too. So
thank you. Thank you. I you know what? I don't like everything the man does, but I appreciate that he did that. I appreciate that he did that.
He's a lunatic for sure, and this is what I've been trying to explain to my friends because it sometimes comes off as if I'm really far right. I'm not.
Right.
I hate the far versions of both the left and the right. If I didn't say that on our last episode, it's just it so happens to be for right now in this time period. I would have rather chosen Donald Trump to do some harsh things, clean up this country, and he's going to do some stupid things. But I think overall, I think he's going to he is going to make things a little bit better in this country. He's going to fuck around, and people are going to find out. He's going to find out probably, and it's going to be interesting these next 4 years. That's why I don't like to take a hard stance, on the left or the right, because I think it's all corruption, both sides corruption, pure corruption. But 100%. Once we do open up the phone lines, besides Morgan, who I want to call in, feel free, anyone else who might be watching to call in if you want to discuss your opinions versus my opinions, or what we can agree on, or what we can jerk each other off over. It's all up to whoever calls in. But
a big circle jerk.
Right now, it's so annoying listening to far leftists complain about shit that it's the Elon Musk thing where he did the supposed Hitler salute. He may have done that on purpose. He may not have done that on purpose. He's a socially awkward guy. I've heard that about him before. And he looked over enthusiastic for that speech. I don't know if you even seen it, but
I didn't. But I know he's autistic, so
he what?
He's autistic, I believe.
I don't know. But he did this.
I don't know.
He did this like from my heart to yours type of salute, and that's what it more so looks like than it does a Hitler salute. And right now, because the Republicans won in a clean sweep, the far left is having a hard time coping with it, really hard time coping with it, and they're grasping at straws, essentially everything that they can bitch about, which that's annoying to me right now. Move on,
Right.
figure out how you can make the country better for yourself, and help the Democrats understand how to go back a little bit more to the center in order so they can win in 2028. That's what I would say. Stop throwing a fit about potential Hitler salutes. None of that affects your life or anyone's life. It just offends people. And then the other thing that I've been hearing people talk about is, well, oh my God, don't push out the illegals. A lot of them are good people. I haven't heard anyone fucking talk about this up until just recently when, Trump became the nominee back in the summer. Before that, hardly no one talked about it. And now all the far leftists are really fucking talking about it a lot, throwing a fit about it. And I don't know, someone will have to fact check me on this, but I thought up until recently, or maybe still to this day, I thought I heard that it was actually Obama who deported the most illegals during his presidency.
Was it?
So I thought anyone can come in the chat and correct me on this if someone wants to fact check me on that. I'm a-okay with being told I'm wrong about that. But I thought I heard that Obama was either close to being the most deported president, or the president to deport the most, or he was close to it, or he is still currently. But and if that's the truth, if it is the truth, because I'm still leaning on if it is the truth. So if it is, why are all the far left people bitching that Trump is doing it, but you never heard anyone talk about that Obama did it that much back then? And so again, it's another one of those, just because the big bad orange man is doing it, we're all against it. And that's bullshit. Develop critical thinking skills. I don't care if you consider yourself left or right or whatever. Figure out what you feel is right and wrong. I think Donald Trump could do a lot that could be right, correct. And I think he could do a lot that's wrong and that could cause us problems.
Well, the one thing that I want to say, I'm going to jump in and cut you off here real quick for 1 second, because we talked about this off air, but I'll bring it up now. The one thing, if he's rolling back the issues where, like, in terms of gaining employment or finding gainful employment, you cannot, he's rolling back. So I guess this is like ending affirmative action or whatever. So I mean, I guess in a way it's okay, because I mean, I don't prefer handouts or special treatments, but it is going to make it more difficult for the gimpies, cripples to find gainful employment, if any employment at all.
Yeah, and that's my point. Like, I'm not completely leaning on the side of things that Donald Trump can do no wrong. He's definitely going to do some wrong. And it definitely could have some really bad negative impacts on us, even, to disabled people who don't work. Because, I think, and again, someone can fact check me on this, because, I'm not completely up on my political, history and education. But I think Vivek and Elon, I think they both flat out said that they want to cut programs like Medicare, Medicaid, and welfare, stuff like that. If that's the case, that is going to fuck us over. So I'm not 100% on the side of the Republicans. I like some of the things that they're going to do. Like, let's just get this out of the way. My favorite part of so far of all this is him coming flat out in his inauguration and saying that the government, everyone who matters from now on is going to recognize that there's only two genders. Yes, there's only two genders. Anyone with a fucking brain between their ears knows that there's only two genders. I heard an old saying. It's not original or anything, but I still like it to this day. Males go to urologist, females go to gynecologist, and anyone who thinks that there's anything else other than male or female can go to a goddamn psychologist, right? Like that, and that makes so much sense. Like, I get it. These people who were born with different anomalies and different physical deformities, and they feel different on the inside. And I understand it's real to them. I'm not trying to unvalidate how they feel, and they're not in the wrong for feeling different. And I do understand the personal pursuit of happiness. However, you have to ground yourself in reality. You have to understand that even though you may not feel like male or female, or you may feel like you're both, or you may feel like you're a 49th gender that no one talks about other than you and your little circle jerk crew of friends, that doesn't have to make it reality. It's not reality. You're either male or you're female. And that's my problem with the trannyverse. I know I said this on last episode, but
I love that you call it the trannyverse. It
that's
sounds
what it
like
is.
well, it just it has a certain ring to it. I can't place it, but it has a ring. Like it
It's
like
because we're all, for the last how many years, maybe 5 to 7, we've been forced to live in the trannyverse. Whenever you fill out documents, government paperwork, it asks you, you male or you female, or do you identify something other? It's like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, this ain't the playground of the fucking alphabet people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I said this a couple of different times on a few different episodes, but I go to restaurants and some of these servers and hostesses have name tags that have their pronouns on them. It's not
they
that.
do?
Mm-hmm. And that
Really?
itself, yes, I'm not fucking with you. Like,
that is so fucking just that. I mean, it's just I've never seen like I go to Red Robin sometimes, and I've never seen like, hi, I'm Bill, and then you see like he him underneath it or whatever.
yeah,
You know?
this one fat ass woman that works at the restaurant that I go to, her name tag on there, it says he/they. So I guess she would accept either he, him, or they or them. Such a wide variety of unrealistic, inaccurate options. She's a girl.
I
She's a fat, ugly bitch, but she's a woman at the end of the fucking day.
that's the one
And
thing. Okay, I don't get why. I understand like the he, she, whatever, but why do we do like they, them? Like they,
well, that,
them?
from
I
what I
don't know.
understand, that's for people who consider themselves non-binary, which means they don't want
Oh,
to identify as male or female. Guess what? You are one or the other. Look, see, it's the
wait,
Angry Cripple Show. Now I'm fucking getting angry.
wait. This is okay. So, all right, now people are gonna think this might be stupid, but non-binary means non-computer language. So they're non-computer language because binary is computer language. So these people are non-computer language.
Good one,
That's
Mike.
that's the point.
That was a good
No,
one.
that no, I'm serious. That's what it is. Binary is computer language. Zeros and ones. They're non-computer language.
Yeah, they should understand X and Y. No, they like, that's what upsets me the most is like I get more annoyed by the non-binaries and the intergender people and the gender fluid, because people like that most of the time aren't even putting an effort to change their presentation. If I seen a fully transitioned person out in public, and let's be honest,
Right.
some of these trans women who are biological males, sometimes they can get a good presentation going on, and they genuinely, like, if you just glance at them or speak to them for a quick second out in public, you would think automatically, okay, that's a woman. That
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more okay with, because it's like, okay, my brain naturally told me you're a woman. So fine. And if your presentation is complete and you're a male, but you think you're a woman, you look like a woman, all that, fine. Use the women's bathroom, because God knows you're probably going to cause more of an awkward moment if you go into the correct bathroom anyway, if you're a fully transitioned woman, trans woman. But non-binaries, I just consider that a little bit more outrageous, because like the woman that works at the restaurant I'm talking about, she's not even trying. Like, it's like she has some weird colors in her hair, and the sides of her heads are shaved, and whatever kind of statement that bullshit is, I don't fucking know. But she flat out just looks like a really overweight woman. probably with diabetes. So, so the visual of just seeing that on her name tag, that alone doesn't bother me. And I think I said this the last time too. That doesn't bother me that much, but it makes me feel. It puts me on eggshells, just in the sense that it's like, okay, if she has the guts to put that on her name tag, then she might also have the guts to try to correct me if I say ma'am, like, thank you, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you get the server for me? If I said something so simple like that, and she's like, excuse me, but it's sir. Fuck you, bitch. Split your own wrists long ways for all I fucking care. You people want to die anyway, right?
I mean, I see people on Facebook that are clearly women, and they say like they're like they identify as non-binary, and they're she and them, or she and I'm like, you're she, like you are she, you clearly are she. You have like breasts, you have tits, you're she.
There's no
I
change
don't.
in it. There's just no change in it, no matter how much. Like, I don't care what the left says. Gender and sex are the same exact thing. Your gender, you're born as either male or female. Gender and sex are the exact same thing. That's what the far left tries and does. They try to separate those words now and say, well, your biological sex is not the same as your chosen gender. It's not the same. You can self-identify as whatever gender that you want to, and society just has to accept you for what you are. And whoever doesn't is a bigot. They're a bigot, and you just are better than that.
Well, see, that's like us going out and saying, okay, so we were born crippled. We're born crippled, but we're not crippled. We don't have to identify as crippled.
I mean, but we are crippled, so
right. But we can choose. Right.
Like, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad thing. We figured out how to find positivity in our own situation instead of trying to live the fantasy of changing it.
Right. But because these other people are identifying as non-binary, we can identify as non-crippledary.
Yeah, I guess.
Or something to that sense. Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna do that.
Like,
I'm non-crippled.
Ever since Trump got back into office, everyone's all like, if anybody tries to take away the rights of my trans friends, you're gonna have to go through me. And it's like, you wouldn't do jack shit. They would shoot you dead if you were trying to stand in the way of military, FBI, anybody official. You would just get shot dead. So don't do it. Just sit the fuck back and try to get your mind off of politics for the next 4 fucking years, at least. No, it's just like, it's unbelievable how my far left friends won't let it go. like there's so much you can find in your own personal life to get your mind off of this shit, which, and none of this for the most part is going to affect anybody. It's really not. But people are just up in arms about it. And like I said, they're up in arms about the illegal immigrant problem. Why do you care? If they're here illegally, like if they came here illegally, yes, I understand some of them might be good people. Some of them might be, contributing to this country, and that's great. But they still entered illegally, and that's what Donald Trump said he was going to do. He said he was going to deport them. Get over it. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. And the point that I would like to make here publicly on our show is, everyone's so fucking up in arms and butthurt about the illegal immigrants getting deported. Why not worry about something a lot more important, like the high rate of homelessness? Why not worry about our own people, and some of them veterans who, and again, I'm not patriotic. I'm not really that big of a fan of, veterans and stuff like that, but I don't think they deserve to be homeless. I don't think they deserve to some of them are. And all while these illegals come into our country and they get the red fucking carpet rolled out for them. They get the red carpet rolled out, and they get, from what I understand, they get housing, they get food stamps, like just all that. but we have a homelessness problem that's rising. I believe it's rising every year. I think you can correct me on that if I'm wrong.
No, you're correct.
No one's talking about it. No one on the left is talking about that whatsoever. That should be more of a bigger issue to all the far leftards than illegal immigrants getting deported. And Elon's little Hitler salute that he might have intentionally done, which who the fuck cares? So yeah, it's just really weird to and the thing is I'm standing my ground on my opinions. I started telling my friends about a year-ish ago. I started telling all of them like, look, I from this point on, I'm not using preferred pronouns for anybody. I'm not doing it. I'll maybe do it for someone in person, just so I don't hurt anyone's feelings. But if I'm having a discussion about someone and I know who they actually are and what their actual gender is, I'm not using pronouns. And I might not even use chosen names. I might just, stick with using birth names, whether anyone likes it or not, too. So, I really just, I didn't want to rub it in anyone's face, but I just made it clear, like, don't try to save me a seat on the far left train because I don't want to be there right now.
No.
So.
So
that's it. That's what's on my opinion. I guess we're still not opening up the phone line. So anyone who's got anything to say, you're going to have to wait a little bit. Mike, let's talk about what's on your mind, you crybaby bitch.
I love when you say that. It's funny.
You need a fucking oxygen tank.
Yeah, and it's a shame they took the big concentrator that was in here the other, about 7 months ago. That left when as I refer to her as the dead dumb one that died. So
that's gonna be on the internet forever. Gee,
probably. Oh, there's a lot worse on the internet that other people have done that's still on the internet. That doesn't even compare to that. But so Rabbit in Red does come back Thursday, but since today is February 2nd, I figured I would take the time now to mention that we have about 47 minutes left in the 30th anniversary of Donald's death. He died 30 years ago today. It's a sad day.
With the blackest of eyes. This house is sacred to him. Jesus Christ.
Did you? I watched it on Pluto again last night. It was brilliant.
I bet you did.
It was on twice. Yeah, it was on at like 5 a.m. on Saturday, and it was on 8 o'clock last night. Watched it both times.
That's what Pluto seems to do with their movie channels, at least. They will have like a 12-hour schedule, but then it'll repeat again the next day, and then they'll change it up. Hey, like I always say, I'm not complaining. It's free television. Their user interface is at that of a premium service, but it's free. Like, Jesus Christ. How can you ever complain about services like Pluto or Tubi or even Plex is pretty good. But, yeah. Donald Pleasant sucks. Don't even talk about him.
That's I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that because then if I pretend you didn't say it, then I won't get upset. So because
does that make you angry?
What's that?
Does that make you angry?
Slight.
Just know this: what goes around comes. Okay.
No, actually, it goes. What goes around? No, dude, follow the arrows, dummy.
How can you see the fucking arrows?
Because I see the arrows. Look,
you can see one arrow
around. No, and then you see. You can see the one at the bottom. You can see the one at the bottom. It blends in with the ticker, but you can see it. It says, "What goes around comes around." See that's what it is.
At first glance, people are going to see this as what goes around comes. And now that I'm saying it more and more, I think I like it that way better anyway. Let that be a lesson to you, ladies and gentlemen, because there's nothing else in between. What goes around comes. Motherfucker.
Okay, I love it. You're getting me laughing, and I'm trying to get on a serious topic here, for
Get
Christ's sake.
serious. Open up the
Okay.
phone lines. Oh, that's right. That's
Uh,
gonna wait for you. Wow. So
well,
wait.
no. No. Morgan already said. He said he's not calling in, and I get that because he doesn't. He because that whole thing. Well, see. Okay. All right. So I guess I'll start from the beginning of what made me finally want to talk about this shit. Look at your fucking. You just look so exasperated. I love it.
No, I pulled a fucking muscle in my neck the other day, and
How did you do that?
I think like because I toss and turn in my sleep, so like you know what I mean. I could just sometimes wake up, and for all I know, I might be having small seizures in my sleep, which I wouldn't
Oh,
know because I'm sleeping. So then
I'm
that
going to
will
prove.
cause me to pull a muscle, and you know what I mean. So yeah, I pulled a muscle in my neck last night, and I don't know. It doesn't hurt that much, but like I got to move my head around just a little bit here and there on tonight's episode, or else my neck's gonna really start hurting.
Yes. Do you need a heating pad? Maybe that might help.
No,
No?
no,
Okay.
no, I'll be
Because I
all
was gonna
right.
say that might help.
I just
You
let
know.
things heal naturally. I hardly ever even take medicine when I get sick.
Yeah, I don't either.
I just
The
let it
only
pass on its own.
Yeah, and I just lay there and sleep, or not sleep, but just not hardly move until it does. Yeah, I get it. I definitely.
Why is Morgan not calling in? Why does he want to talk to us?
He just said he's not calling in. Well, I mean, you know, you're I don't know. He he really, he just does not do the podcast call-in thing. We
Hmm,
know that from before though. That's just how.
whatever.
Um so what happened was, now we know um all this shit that went on between me and Big Tom and Gene and all that bullshit for shit over a year at this point. Well, and I did I tell you what I did with because this dude Otis B. Dreads, who is like producing, I guess he's producing and now he's in Hawkins' next movie, that Hell's Gate, and he had a campaign for it before, like a few months ago, and I think it only made like a few $100. I think like maybe $200 or $300. So of course nothing happened there, and I guess it just got shut down. But now Otis has been pushing it like really, really hard, like the last few days, and I'm just like, that really pisses me off because of all the shit that he did with the mocking and all that shit with them. So because now on Otis's posts on Facebook, he had everyone like that was involved in Hell's Gate movie, like what is it? Sushi's in it, you know. Helvira, she's in it, Sushi Helvira, and then you
Wait a
have
minute. She's not Hellfire anymore, right?
well, yeah, well, the former Helvira, she's in it.
Yeah.
Lydia
Which is what I'd
Manson's in
like
it.
to know about. That's what I'd like to know about. What happened with all that? Apparently, we're not going to get any answers on that shit because Morgan doesn't want to call in.
It was on Facebook.
I
You
saw
can
some of it, but
I've
Jesus
I've
Christ,
I've seen it.
I
Well,
wanted
yeah,
to
I
know
mean
more.
some people don't want to air all that stuff. I mean, shit, I didn't air any of this stuff until like it was over a year.
I hope Sushi just understands what goes around, around comes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So anyway, so Otis, so here he, you know what? I'll put this up because he said it perfectly, and that way you can see.
I put all that shit behind me. No point in bringing all that negativity back. I moved on. I don't believe you. I think you're
And
still
see,
upset.
well, see, and in a way, I commend him. The only reason that I'm bringing this shit up now is because it's just been festering for too long, and I feel that I have to
No,
speak on it because it's bullshit.
real quick, Morgan, I'm just fucking with you. I understand you want to keep all that behind you. I just thought it'd be funny to try to get you riled up and call onto the show and talk some shit.
He
But I get it. You want to produce more projects. You don't want to talk about drama. I get that. Mike here, on the
Morgan,
other
he
hand, wants to
wants to get
continue
you
to talk about,
angry.
huh?
He wants to get you angry.
Yes.
He wants you to be an angry non-cripple.
I'd love it
That
if we actually had people listening, calling in, and them getting angry with us. That would be great.
yes,
So that would have been
you did
fun. But I understand you want to produce new projects. Just whatever you do, put nudity in your projects, or else I won't watch it. That's you want me to watch your projects, right?
He
You got to
likes
find
nudity.
someone with nice big titties that to do the Helvira thing. Has he even found a new Helvira?
I think so.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna have
I
to.
don't think she's I don't think she's in this film, but I believe that there is someone
I'm gonna have to Facebook
that
creep on
was
Morgan a little bit later after the show and just see if
I
yeah.
I may
Morgan,
have
I
well
better
maybe
approve. You better hope I approve of the new Helvira. You fucking stand me? God damn it.
I have a remote role. Maybe I play a podcaster. Maybe I can be a podcaster that does full frontal. What do you think? Would you appreciate that?
I think you're a faggot.
Oh yeah. See, oh wait, this is I also agree with this. If it comes up, oh, I didn't hit show. There it goes.
Nudity is too expensive. Now I would like to know more about that. So he has to pay. He probably has
Of
to
course
hire an.
you gotta, of course you have to pay, dude. You're not gonna get somebody who's really like good looking and hot to get naked for
Okay,
free.
but here's the thing: the type of audience I would assume the type of audience that Morgan's going for with these low budget horror movies, we want to see nudity. If you're going to put hot chicks in movies, we want to see nudity. But I
Right.
can imagine not only would he have to pay higher money for the actress to do the nudity, but he probably would have to hire an intimacy coordinator, right?
Oh God, yeah. Oh,
So
you would
that
need. Oh, especially nowadays. Yeah, you need that shit.
yeah.
You need it.
You wouldn't want to get accused of anything just because you and some actress agreed ahead of time she would show a nip, and then later on she said, "Oh my God, it's unsolicited, even non-consensual." So yeah, he'd have to. Yeah, I get it. It'd probably be too expensive. Whatever the fuck. Whatever.
I would say. I would say it's expensive.
Yeah. Oh well.
But
Bitches be
but
tripping.
I agree. I agree. But so like Otis tagged everybody that was in this that's going to be involved with this Hell's Gate movie in this post. So I on his two posts that he made, I commented and I posted two clips from oh, what the here we go.
I paid $500 a day for full nudity. I can only do what I have the budget for. Buddy, I'm not blaming you, okay? I'm just fucking with you. All right? Don't get upset with me. I mean, call in if you're upset with me, but don't get upset with me. 500, that's more than I pay most of the women that suck my fucking cock. But then again, women that suck my fucking
Yeah.
cock, they're not actresses. They're just kind of low lives. But yeah, man, that's a wild 500 a day for a woman to probably show her titty for like 2 seconds on film.
Yeah,
That's
that is
wild.
pretty if you think
Morgan, let
about
me
it.
know in the comments. You had to. I mean, he's done nudity before. Like actors has done nudity in his movies before, right? That's what he just said, right? So I wonder, did
Yeah,
you had to hire an intimacy or it's called an intimacy coordinator? Is that
yeah,
what it's
but no,
called?
no, I don't. Yeah, but I don't think.
Did he
Well,
have to
see,
hire one of those?
he's non-union.
Oh, okay.
He's
So maybe
non-union, so I don't think you needed that.
you hurt my feelings. Now I'm crying. Well, I'm sorry.
He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry.
I just said that.
Morgan.
He didn't need to hear you repeat it. I said I'm sorry.
Morgan.
Cancel me. Cancel me.
Morgan. Morgan. I'll do full frontal for free.
Flame my Facebook. Go on to one of my posts right now and tell me that I'm racist or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll make you feel better. Just do that.
Yeah, just call me out on whatever bullshit you want to. I can't do nothing about it, at least until I get off this bullshit show.
Yes. Yes.
But no, I can imagine because I was actually watching like a podcast. You know who? God, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of her name, but
Yeah.
Linnea Quigley. You know who Linnea Quigley
No, you
is?
got it right. Good for you.
Is
You
it
got it
Linnea?
right. Yeah. Of course I know
Yeah.
who she is. She's done Rabbit in Red before.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You did tell me that. I mean, she's been in some cool, 1980s movies, and she showed nudity
Hmm.
and all that. But obviously, everyone's favorite is her in Return of the Living Dead, right? And she was on a podcast recently.
I guess that's a no to my full.
Oh, okay. He said, Mike, this is not a comedy. Yeah, because it'd be too small.
Yes, I agree.
But
I've said that before.
Linnea went on to a podcast, and they somehow got on the conversation of how nudity and sex scenes were back in the 80s in horror movies, and how much more restrictive, but yet in a good way restrictive it is nowadays for horror movies. And they were just talking about intimacy coordinators and how everything's on the up and up now. And I get that, that's cool, but man, I just kind of miss the good old days where if a bitch didn't agree to take her clothes off for a movie, she got fucking fired. Morgan, tell me this. Have you ever wanted to fire a woman for not showing the nip, but you just didn't have the balls to? Tell me that. You don't have to say any names. You don't have to say motherfucking names, but just fucking tell me. Just you can.
He loves Linnea too. Morgan said.
Does he?
He said I love Linnea. So.
Did you know? Everyone probably knows this, but I catch up on things late. There's a new Return of the Living Dead movie coming out. Everyone's seen that trailer or the teaser. I mean, right? Did you see the teaser?
No,
that's
because
no.
I don't. Well, no, because I think it's a bullshit. I think it's a bullshit movie. I didn't watch it.
You just don't keep up with anything. You should apologize to the audience right fucking now. You pretended for 10 plus years to be a horror fan, and you're not a horror fan whatsoever.
I'm still a horror fan. I'm selective with. I don't like fan films, and this just seems like a fan film to me.
I think it's like no. So okay, so that's what I was trying to talk about. So Linnea Quigley is doing her own fan film, sort of, but it has it has some of the actors from the original movie. I guess it's called Trash's Revenge.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how this other company has the rights and we have rights, and there's going to be a lawsuit. And I'm just thinking, my God, like, and another thing she said, it was kind of contradicting. She said something about, what is this? I never had that problem. I make sure those roles are vetted beforehand. Oh, okay. That's good.
That's what the nudity thing that you were.
Okay. Yeah. I know what he was referring to. I would have seen that in a moment had we been using a streaming app where I could see the comments right in the second of. But anyway, no. So apparently there's a big legal battle about to happen or already happening with the whole rights and and all that of Return of the Living Dead. And my God, like, we have the original, the second one's terrible, and then 3 goes into a different direction, and 4 and 5 you'd only like if you enjoyed sci-fi, the channel sci-fi. But man, I don't know. Like, they're gonna go back to the original shit, but it's gonna be like an alternate universe storyline, I think, from what she was saying. And like, I just don't know if they're gonna get that project off the ground. I guess Tom Matthews is involved. Couple of the other ones that are still alive is going to be involved. And the big controversy is they're planning on bringing back the actors who are dead and like via CGI. And everyone knows that. But she said earlier in that podcast that she wasn't a fan of bringing actors back and see. So like, which is it, Linnea? Which is it? You know what I mean? Is it only okay when you want to do it? Like for the 2 actors that are dead? Like, I don't know. Like I just watched Alien Romulus just a couple of weeks ago.
Great fucking movie. I love that movie.
It was a good movie, but they did that in that movie. They brought back that dead actor with CGI, and it did look kind of weird. I mean, it was okay, and I personally don't get offended over shit like that. I'm not yet one of those people that gets all butthurt over AI and deep fakes and CGI and all that shit yet. I might change my mind in a few years from now, but I'm not yet there getting upset about it. But it did look weird because, like, everyone knows that actor's dead, right? But they brought him back.
Yeah, but it was still. I mean, it was good. I kind of liked how they did that, and it kind of made me wish that future Halloween films will do the same with Donald.
Well, you got that good enough in Halloween Kills, right? The opening scene. Is Michael still out there? He's still out there. forget what his lines even were in that beginning part of that.
He's like, Officer Hawkins, did Michael kill again?
Officer Hawkins, did Michael kill again?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my god, I can't do it.
Mr. Strode, I beg of you, get you and your family out of that house. Oh my god. Malcolm McDowell did way better at that role than Donald Pleasance ever could have.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that, so I don't get any more angry than I already am.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I did meet Malcolm McDowell, and I do feel that he was a worthy successor, but nobody ever beats the Donald. Never gonna happen.
Some of the quick, funny moments that they have with him in 1 and 2 of Rob Zombie's Halloween movies, it is great. I like him in those movies. He does a great job.
Yeah, I know. I do like that, and I do like the story arc in 2, especially of him becoming an asshole, and then the redemption, and then the death. It was so.
Have you seen both the R-rated and unrated versions of Part 2?
Of course I have.
Okay, so then which one do you prefer? The unrated? Because
Yes.
the unrated, remind me if I'm wrong about this, in the unrated, it's actually the police that shoot him to death, right? That he takes off the mask and he speaks to Loomis and he says, "Die!" or something, and then they kill him, right? They kill him. But then in the R-rated version, they get a shot on him, but then it's why am I Lori? What the fuck is the actress's name?
Scout Taylor Compton.
Yeah, Scout. Her character, she gets the actual final stabbing him to death, which I think I'm all up for unrated versions of movies. I kind of hate censorship, but I don't know. I think that the R-rated ending to Part 2, just the ending, I think that kind of made more sense because she snapped. She came out with the mask on. Then she was in a mental institution afterwards.
Well, someone also said, where there's another theory going around, that she was also, not in a mental institution. She was also dead. Somebody said that she was dead, and that was her, dead, kind of passing over.
That makes no fucking sense, because if she was dead, she wouldn't have seen Sherry Moon Zombie's character and the fucking horse again at the very end.
She would have. Yes, she would have.
Wouldn't have. She would have been with them. She would have been with them.
Exactly. She was going to them. She was going to join them and ride the horsey back to heaven.
You and your fucking fan theory is so weird. But the point is, Rob Zombie's Halloween movies are always going to be the best Halloween movies out of all of them. Especially, the worst one by far is Curse. For Christ's sakes, that movie sucks.
I'm going to pretend that I did not hear you say that.
That movie probably is what killed Donald Pleasance. That's what it killed his career, killed him. That's probably what happened. Is that what you do?
Fucker, you got me crying, asshole. Don't do that.
You're welcome. Just remember, Mike, what goes around comes. Oh my God. For Christ's sakes, open up the phone lines, or you want to get more out. Speaking of Rob Zombie movies, I don't know who this Otis B. Bad guy is, or whatever the fuck his name is. He sounds like something out of a Rob Zombie movie, doesn't he?
He was in the Elvira movie for Morgan. I know Morgan knows him, and I was friends with him too. And I know Like, so he had issues with Indie Horror Junkie magazine where they dismissed him because they said that he was an addict or something. So I don't know that full thing with that, but he's been like posting shit on Facebook about that for like the past couple of weeks or
Mm.
months because it's just been going on. So
He's
when
sucking dicks for coke. Is that what he's doing?
I
Sucking
don't know,
dicks for crack? Mm?
uh,
Otis Crack? Is that what his name is?
oh my God. Okay,
Otis
so
Butt
what?
Crack?
So I posted these two clips, and I just said, that Aaron Hawkins, even though Hawkins isn't his real name, that's an alias. He's got like two aliases, from what I understand. But and we'll get more on that in a second. But so I just said, you know, uh, he mocks and he mocks disabled people. He supports the harassment and threatening of disabled people. I just said, watch who you support. So, I mean, maybe his Facebook posts weren't the best place to comment, but the thing was, everybody that's in that movie is tagged in that post. So I figured that's the best way for everyone that's involved in it to see what the fuck he's doing, right? And I posted the clips of the one clip where Tom shows my phone number and says to call a real piece of shit. Call him right now. And if you say Mike is a cunt and record yourself saying it, I'll pay you $20. And then on the other post, I put him kind of like mocking me, like he did the laugh and shit that I do, or he tried to do the laugh and shit that I do. And it was just really like just whatever. So then Otis messages me like maybe a few minutes after I made the post, like I posted the clips, and he says, "I deleted your comments on my post because this wasn't the place to do that." And he's like, "If you want to call someone out, make a post on your own page and do it." And I just said, "Dude, everyone that's involved with the movie is tagged in those posts. So that is the best place for everyone to see what a scumbag they're dealing with."
And you're
And I
talking about
blocked him.
your. Why'd you block him?
Because
You didn't want him to
because I just
respond to
figured
you?
no, because what the fuck is he gonna say to me at that point?
You guys could have talked it out like adults.
I don't feel like talking it out because I know what he did. I know what those people did. What the fuck is he gonna tell me?
Well,
I gave him my reasoning.
but you had something to say, and then once you said it, you're like, nope, I don't want to hear what you got to say now.
Yeah,
No rebuttal.
exactly.
No response. Blocked.
Yeah, no rebuttal. No rebuttal. Because it's like really, if he's going through that shit where people are dropping him like that fucking horror, indie horror junkie dropped him, it's like he of all people should know, like, about calling people out and doing shit like that. And especially, like I said, he's like a producer on that fucking Hell's Gate movie now. He's all like pushing the fuck out of it, trying to, get it, man. That just like, it just pisses me off. It pissed like something in me snapped when I saw that he just keeps posting and tagging Lydia in it and sushi and all that shit. I'm like this motherfucker. I'm like he has no right to even do this with all of the shit that he and the other assholes have done to me and my mother. And I haven't said anything about it because I was just like, you know what? It's whatever it is, and it's just you know I'm just gonna let it go, let it go, let it go. But you know what? Over the past fucking year plus, it's just really fucking bothering me, and I'm just like, this is this is bullshit. He doesn't. I did nothing to that motherfucker. I mean, he fucking decided to go with Tom. He fucking hacked into the fucking Rabbit in Red Facebook page, changed fucking shit to say crippled fuckface and all that stuff, and it was just all fucked up. Changed it into a gay. It changed it into a gay fucking uh, gay sex site thing. It's just I he drove me fucking like it literally just drove me nuts. And then like with Tom and Gene, that they're just I mean Tom at this point dropped his whole fucking website. I mean at least Rabbit and Red still has a fucking website. He dropped his fucking website because he realizes it's too much fucking money. And what's the point? And and now on Monday nights he shows fucking Raw on Netflix and comments on it. Dude, how long do you think you're gonna get away with that before Netflix fucking comes fucking calling? Especially if on X you're getting over 200 views. How long do you think it's gonna? I mean, you know.
Well, my bigger question is why is he streaming the shit show of WWE when he should be streaming AEW, the real wrestling show?
He probably doesn't like AEW.
Oh, now you got a problem, Tom.
Well, you should have a problem with him regardless. I mean, see, because and the whole thing is like, with and you know, Paul. Have you talked to Paul? I guess you haven't talked to Paul lately.
No,
Since
Paul,
any of this shit.
Ever since you and Paul had that fallout, I've reached out to him maybe probably only 2 or 3 times since then. I just, hey, how you been? I tried to call you the other day, like that type of shit, and he doesn't say anything mean. He just says, hey, I've been busy going through a lot.
Yeah.
And like he's got some things going on, and I get that, but
yeah, but he's still doing fucking shows for Steve, and that's another fucking thing, because he was one of my spies in a sense. He was my spy for Tom. So like when he was in your private chat, Tom, I was getting all the fucking information. I didn't spend any time watching your fucking show, because why would I do that? That's a waste of time. It's a shit show anyway. Why would I spend time? Why would I waste that time? So, and what really pissed me off was when I told him that I have that things are handled and I don't need like, a spy anymore. I said, why don't you just leave Tom and just do Rabbit and Red? And he's like, well, I'm just leaving here and then I'll just go and I'll do Tom's thing. And then when everything blows over, I'll come back. And I was like, okay. So then he fucking he stops doing shit on Rabbit and Red, and he starts doing a new show on Tom's fucking thing. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Why don't you just stop? Like I told him, just stop. And he's just whatever. And the whole thing was like, you know how Steve was here with Z's cheese and all that type of shit. And I thought Steve was okay. I didn't have a major problem with Steve. He was fine. There was no issue. I mean, there was a game show that he wanted to do that he was kind of like wanting to do like 3-hour run-throughs on that, like every couple of nights a week, and it's like I just didn't want to do that. What the fuck is with your face? Jesus Christ! So yeah, I can see. So yeah, so I didn't want to do that, and then Paul was like, he's like, well, Steve is kind of just driving me nuts. So then I dropped Steve from Rabbit and Red to kind of like, help Paul's sanity, like, to keep Paul from going insane. And then because he couldn't stand Steve, but where is fucking, and I didn't really want to lose Steve entirely, but I did to help Paul. And where is Paul now? Paul's over on Steve's fucking thing.
I just want everyone to know right now that I'm currently itching my balls right at this very second.
Are you? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
You can't even tell, can you?
No. You look like you're just sitting there.
It's only because, like, I'm sitting in this bedroom with the door closed. I always have my thermostat cranking, and it's getting a little hot
Yes.
in here, so my nuts are a little sweaty. I hope everyone know that.
Sweaty nuts. Are they sticking to the chair?
No, they don't fucking hang that low. The way I sit in this chair, no, I'm not that at that age yet where they're hanging down that
Well, that's
low.
good.
I don't
No,
accidentally sit on my own nuts.
that's good. At least you're you're still good like that. That's good. I'm proud of that.
Speaking of balls, I'm thinking maybe you should have had the balls to not block that guy and let him actually respond to you before you blocked him.
I should have, but I was really aggravated, and I was just like, "Fuck it."
Well,
But
open up the phone lines. Maybe he's listening. Maybe he'd like to call in.
I highly doubt he is.
Open up the phone lines.
And well, all right. I'll say one more thing, and then I'll open up the phone lines. And then, what the fuck? Are you still itching yourself?
No, I'm just trying to get comfortable.
Because you have this look on your face, like you're like laughing, like maybe it feels good.
I almost lost my balance. I had to grab a hold of the chair. Wouldn't that be something? A show moment if I fell out of my chair.
Dude, I'm sorry. I would laugh at you. I would laugh at you. Don't try to really fall out of there, please.
No, I was holding on to the chair.
Oh, okay, good. I almost feel like I want to get you like soft restraints to like strap you in so you don't fall.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Open up the phone lines.
That's good. Just so you know.
Yeah. I know someone's watching it, wants to call in.
You do? All right. Let me.
No, I mean, I don't know, but I know that I feel it in my ball sack, my itchy, sweaty ball sack. Someone's got to be watching. It's just ready to call in. He's ready.
Did you receive any messages or something that you're not telling me about?
No. No one's reached out to me lately. But according to you, people are still paying attention to our shows, right?
I would assume that's what I've heard.
So we got the calls lines open here in a second, and just as long as everyone understands what goes around comes. And if you fucking call into our show, just be ready.
Just be ready, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I gotta
be ready.
Hopefully this is all right.
Yeah, too bad we didn't test it before the fucking show.
Yeah, I know. I should have tested it beforehand, but I did not test. So anyway, so did you know, I think you knew too that Tom was like soliciting people online to come and like take care of me and stuff, and he said he was gonna like pay people to handle a problem that he had in Pennsylvania.
Like he was trying to pay someone to come kill you? Is that what you're talking about?
That's the that's the site of it, pretty much.
That's pretty extreme. Maybe he was just wanting someone to come over and like slap you around or something.
Dude, he said in one of his clips, he said if he's going to jail, he's gonna make it worth it. So what does that tell you? And anyway, so this guy, Rob, ended up reaching out to me after that. And Rob is friends with this guy, or he was friends with this guy, Bob. And Bob was a guy who Tom's brother lived with. And he was this guy, Bob's boyfriend for a while. Tom's brother was. So, and like then, like they were together for like a year, maybe two. and then like Tom moved in, and like these other people moved in, like it became sort of like a flop house. They started locking this guy Bob up in like a room, and they would like just dude, when because the guy's dead now, when he like before they moved out of the house, because they finally, I guess, got evicted or thrown out or something. They took all the copper out of the house. They gutted the entire house. They cleaned out all of his fucking bank accounts. And this guy, dude, so I thought I was going to have to do the heavy lifting with Tom. But this guy, Rob, he knows everything. He's got like court documents. I can have copies of whatever I want. Like, but dude, like he knows where Tom is. He's not, first off, he's not happy because of all the shit that he did to this bomb guy. And he thinks because, Tom and his brother are down in Florida, they moved down there with his, where his mother is. And, his brother's married with 3 kids. And this guy's concerned that the brother was Bob's boyfriend and they were doing things for a few years. And Bob died with all these diseases.
AIDS?
I don't think it was AIDS. I don't think it was AIDS, but he did have like some STDs. And this guy Rob thinks that, his brother should get tested, or the kids should get tested, and the wife, because the wife probably has no idea that the brother's, that the brother was gay or her husband was gay.
Wow, that's kind of an insult to the wife. Like, oh, honey, your hole ain't doing it for me. Let me go get me some manhole.
Well, no, this was before he got married. Like this was like a few years before he got married, because this is when they were still living in Philly. This is before, when I was at the house with Bob at least once, maybe twice, because he used to do his sickness radio show in the basement there. But the thing is, like, Tom did all that shit to me, and Rob's not happy about that, and he like he's gonna be doing something. He has all the info. He knows what like Hawkins did. And Gene's a fucking idiot because I put the two of them together for Rabbit and Red, and Gene's just going along with everything Tom fucking does.
Are what you're trying to say is his name's Rob? Is Rob going to go after Tom? He's going to TP his house? He's going to toilet paper his house? Throw toilet paper everywhere?
What's
he gonna do? Make an announcement right here, right now. What's Rob gonna do to Tom?
I mean, it might be a little worse than TP in the house.
You think Tom's scared?
If he's not, he should seriously be thinking about it. Because he knows, dude, the guy knows everything. He knows that his wife is a fucking juvenile probation officer.
Tom's wife is a juvenile probation officer?
Yep.
Well, then she must make good money.
Knows that Tasty Jake, and I don't know why the fuck Jake is even still hanging out with him, because Jake got away from him before. I don't know why the fuck he would come back and ruin his cushy job with the TSA. I don't know why he would do that.
I think we got to figure out a way for you and Tom to just bury the hatchet. You both know you just want to.
That's not happening.
You just want to hug it out, don't you?
Nope, not at all. Not at all, dude. And the thing is, I'm not gonna keep like he brought my name up and me up for fucking over a year in multiple occasions. I'm saying this tonight, and that's it. I'm not gonna mention him the fuck again. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'm sure him hearing that this Rob guy is going to come TP and egg his house is going to make him calm right the fuck down. And Tom, I gotta be honest with you. Don't fuck with Rob because he coming for you. He coming for you. Oh my god, I hate drama.
Yeah,
Drama.
I mean,
What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you writing out a love
no, I
letter
don't
right
know what the fuck. No, I don't know what the fuck. I thought I was dropping out, but I guess I'm not dropping out.
now? No, I'd let you know if you were dropping out.
Well, no, because it sounds like in my thing, my sound is dropping out. Like I thought you were dropping out for a second,
Oh. No,
but no,
I mean,
you're not. I can hear you.
yeah, nothing's wrong with my internet or anything. I don't think it's on my end.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it just the whole situation just
There's
like
no end
sucks.
in sight. There's no end in sight between you and
No.
Tom.
Well,
What if
no, I
Tom
mean there won't be because I'm not going to say anything about him, to the,
What if Tom is live streaming our stream right now? Wouldn't that be wild?
No, I don't think he's doing it right now, but I can guarantee you that he probably will play it back and try to answer it. Dude, I saw he fucking I had heard today that he posted a fucking video on I don't I maybe his Facebook, I don't know. But dude, he has fucking cankles. You know what cankles are?
I don't know. Remind me.
It's like it's I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's more so like fat people get them on like their legs. They're like scrunch things on their legs, you know.
Oh, oh okay.
Did you ever see so, it's
What was that?
no, but he's got cankles on his arms. Like and from what I like he has no neck. Like I've heard that he's like dude, he's bigger than his fucking wife at this point. And his wife's big, but he's
What
bigger than her.
what was that noise that I just heard?
Slimer from
Oh,
Real Ghostbusters.
oh. What was that? Your text message ringtone or something?
That is text message tone. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was right. It's a shame that
That is
our
a text
our
message tone.
call number isn't open for anyone to call
It
in.
is open.
It is open?
It's open.
Okay. It's a shame no one has called in. It's a shame Morgan hasn't called in just to give us an update on his amazing projects.
No, I have. No, this is actually this is Rob this is Rob texting me actually.
Ask him to try to call the number just to see if it'll work.
I don't think he's going to call
Of course not.
because
He's in hiding. He's in Tom's backyard as we speak.
I don't think he's there yet. No.
Mm.
Yeah, because the thing with Rob was he wasn't gonna do anything because his wife was telling him for like all these years not to say anything, not to do anything, but then she died, so then he figured like, fuck it.
Ain't no one holding him back now.
Right, right.
What do you think? He just jerks off now that his wife's gone? Like, do you think he's got a new woman? You think he's got
I
like
don't.
sex toys?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But you never know. I mean, there's fucking Rhodes just watched fucking Terrifier 3 today.
Finally.
Yeah, and he agrees with me that it's the best of the three.
I thought I seen that. Did he deactivate his Facebook or something? Because I thought I saw that the other
Did
day.
he?
I thought I.
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
maybe it
Hold
was just
on.
for
I'm
like a
gonna
day.
check this now.
Well, I mean, I
I'm
think it
gonna
was just
check
for like
this now.
it was just like for a day. Or I mean, if it's reactivated, you're not gonna see it now. But
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm just gonna search him and see if he
yeah, it
if
was
he
like
if he
3-ish days ago or so. I thought I seen that his Facebook was deactivated or something.
let me see here.
What great
Found that.
content this is.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't pop up.
See, I told you.
And I'm friends with him and he doesn't pop up.
Maybe Mr. Satanic needs to go find himself Jesus again.
Jesus Christ.
He needs to go find Jesus. He don't need to be trying to find the devil. He need to try and find baby Jesus, the Holy Ghost, and good God above. I wonder why John would have deactivated his Facebook.
I don't know. I wonder. There's no reason really for him to. I mean, I don't think he ever got internet. He was supposed to, but I don't think he ever heard from them.
He contacted the company, but then he never heard back from them.
Well, yeah, they were supposed to call him back within 2 weeks, and I don't think they ever did.
They said, Mr. Rhodes, we're not coming up to the mountains to hook up fiber internet for you.
No, this isn't even fiber. This isn't even fiber optic shit. This is something different.
Oh God.
Oh, and cankles are there's no ankles. The leg just meets the foot. There's no ankle. So he has that on his arms too. So I guess there's no wrist. Like the arm just meets the hand.
Okay. Well,
and he's got like heart failure or something. He's trying to get people to feel sorry for him and some shit, I'm sure.
Oh. Man, you really hate this man, don't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you've seen half of the shit that he's done to me over the past year plus, you know.
And this is why I wish I could just get you two to sit down and talk, like on our show or something. Talk it out.
Christ.
Talk it out. Yell it out.
Well, dude, I got the fucking phone lines open. I'll talk to him if he calls now.
He could be calling. I mean, God, maybe I should hop off my computer and try to call the number real quick, see if it works. I wonder what that would sound like.
Here, let me call on my phone and see what happens. Hold on.
Yeah, see if it works.
Okay, where's my? I have to try to think of what the fuck the number's right there. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. What's the number? 855-931-4747. That's 855-931-4RIR. RIR stands for Rabid Red.
Oh, fuck. I can't call from my cell phone.
Why?
Because I can't call from my cell phone because my cell phone's fucking one of the extensions on the fucking thing. That's right. I can't do that. Fuck.
Oh. So then I should do that. I should try it then.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, because I want to see.
It's a toll-free number, so you won't get charged.
It's a toll-free number. I want to see if the fucking line is open. Let's see, 855-931-4747. I'm probably gonna forget.
I can call it. I can call it out to you. Don't worry, I remember it.
Okay, and hang on a second.
Okay, here we go.
Fucker.
He's gonna be like a muppet on the floor. It's Belial. You are fucking Belial. I love it.
Barely see my fucking head. Eh?
I see it now though. You're Belial. It's you. You did it.
Oh God! What can you see now? Can you see my big ass? Oh,
No, I can't see it.
oh okay.
I think the Crippled Cody name is covering it.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I move a little this way. No, maybe not.
No,
No. All
no.
right. What's that number again?
It is 855
855
931
931
47. Yeah, 4747.
4747. Here we go.
Yep.
Welcome to Rabbit and Red Radio Network. We appreciate your call. Please note your conversation might be recorded for on-air purposes.
I hope so.
Please take a moment to listen to our menu options. To connect with our online studio online, please press 1. To speak with Mike, the owner of the network.
Is it 1?
2.
Yes, press 1.
Voicemail, please press 3. No.
See if it rings. It's ringing.
I know. Hold on. Skype. Okay, hold on. Don't hang up. Hello, Rad and Red. You're live.
Yeah, this is
not me. I just want to let you know that
and Red
Rabbit and Red sucks,
and Michael J.
and Michael J sucks,
and that crippled Cody guy. You don't deserve him. You don't even deserve to sleep in undies. You understand?
Yeah. The best is, it picked up. Did you hang up?
No, I didn't hang up. Why the fuck would I hang up?
I'm hanging up.
I'll tell you like this. If I can come through, anybody else can call through. And we ain't waiting much longer for anyone to call through. That's for goddamn show.
Yeah, well, now we know it works. It's all hooked up.
Okay, you hung up?
Dude, I had to because there was like feedback because it was like I heard it coming through from your computer and on the phone, and it's like, Jesus.
Oh, whoops. But at least we know it works now.
Yeah, no, it works.
Here I am. I'm here.
Well, at least we know it works now. It's just the only problem is I don't know what number's calling. It just says Rabbit and Red call line.
We don't need to know that until we pick it up. Who cares?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't care.
I almost wish I did prepare a couple of different people to call in. I really didn't, but I wish I did. Oh man.
Well, now we know the call line works, so you can do that.
Huh?
For next, I said now we know it works, so you can do that for next time or for hot seat or something like that. You know what I mean? Like we can, we can promote it. And even so, yeah.
But yeah, this drama's got to fucking end eventually. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it is because I'm not going to talk about it, but I can tell you one thing, that this fucking Rob guy isn't just going to let it fucking slide.
I mean, let's be realistic here. This Rob guy, he ain't going to go to Tom's house and fucking get himself in that type of trouble. Is he a psychopath like that? He's going to go up to Tom's house and be like, "Where's that motherfucker at? Where is he?"
No, he's not going to go. I don't think he would go directly up to his house, but, people do things. People do things.
Where is he?
When
What's coming up on Rabbit and Red? You said that the show's coming back soon.
Yeah, on Thursday we are going to talk about the substance. We're going to talk about the substance. We're going to talk about the recent Scream 7 news and how I am not at all excited for it. I don't
Don't
care.
watch the originals. Don't bother with the
No,
originals.
no, 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 no. Look, I'm fine with that. My thing is social media just sucks because I wish it was like back in the days of like the 80s where we didn't have the internet and you
Yeah.
didn't know all this shit.
I do agree. I do miss the times when there would be a surprise like
Yeah,
actor in a movie and you did not see it come until it happened.
right. Yeah, 100%.
God, oh my God, I wish I could remember what the fuck the name was, but I watched this random, like really B movies, shoestring budget type of horror movie. I feel like it was called something like The Smiley Face Killer or something like that.
Yeah, Crispin
And,
Glover.
huh?
Crispin Glover's in it. Smiley face.
No, not talking about the same movie. It's a different fucking movie, but um, it's just a random slasher film where like this person in a fucking smiley face, like emoji type of mask, is running around killing people, locked inside of a place that a party was thrown. And
Right.
throughout most of the movie, they were throwing you red herrings and making you think like, oh, it's could be this person that showed up in the beginning of the movie. It could be that person. But then at the end of the movie, they unmasked the character, and it was fucking Danny Trejo as Danny Trejo. And then when
Really?
they unmasked him, the characters are like, what? Danny Trejo? And I, as watching it, because I didn't look up anything of the movie I was watching, I was like, what? Danny Trejo? Like, it was so fucking
That
hilarious.
is just weird.
God damn, it was on Pluto when I watched it, but I cannot for the life of me remember the fuck that name of that movie was. But yeah, it just had Danny Trejo in it at the end of it, portraying the killer. And I can't even remember what his
Your
stupid ass
short's not
reason.
your short's not badass.
No, it's not a. I said it's a B movie that no one has heard of. Like it's not
Yeah,
a fucking.
badass is a B movie that nobody's heard of,
Are you
really.
fucking with me right now? Everyone's heard of Badass. I'm talking
Really?
about an
Because I didn't
actual.
hear.
I'm talking about an actual B movie, like that never went to theaters. That is always on those
Badass
free
never went to theaters, dude.
Badass never went
Badass
to
never
theaters.
Badass never went to theaters. That was just on cable and shit.
Oh,
That
okay.
didn't go anywhere.
Look up real quick.
Yeah.
Slasher movies that Danny Trejo has been in, because as soon as I hear the fucking title, it's gonna click.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
It had like a weird name that like Happy Face Killer or Smiley Face Killer or something like that, like Party Killer or Kill Party or so. It had a name like that, but he was only in it at the very end. We got a call?
No, we didn't get a. What the hell? Hold
It
on.
sounded like we got a call.
Danny Trejo slasher.
I swear it sounded like we had a call right there.
Let me see here. Danny Trejo has appeared in, let's see,
780,000 movies. I should probably watch Machete one of these days. I've never watched it.
I've only seen the first one. I didn't see the second one. The first one was pretty decent.
And then there's the second one's Machete Kills. Is there a machete in space, or was that just a joke?
No, that was just a joke. They never did that.
Oh, okay. So there's only 2 Machete movies?
Yeah, there's only 2.
I feel like this movie came out that I'm talking about. I feel like it came out in the late 2010s, like maybe 2019 or 2018 or something like that.
Right.
soon as I fucking hear the title, it's gonna click. It's like, yes, that was the fucking movie I'm talking about. But it was so.
Let's see, if I look at that, it's The Curse of Wolf Mountain, Reaper.
No,
The Curse of Wolf Mountain,
it's in the
Reaper.
2010s.
I don't know. I don't know. 2010s. Well, you know what? Let me go to his IMDb. That'll
I was
just
just
be
gonna say,
easier
why
than
are you
Google.
not on IMDb? Like, that's where you can find all the shit.
Yeah, here we go. IMDb.
I don't know if you can just
Megan
find a list of movies from newest to because it's a newer movie because he's super old in it.
Let's see. Okay, so he said Reapers now, 7 Cemeteries. iHeartRadio, it's too new.
It's something. It's like it's got like the name party. It's got the word party in it. I think like maybe it's called After Party or something like that. Or oh my god, maybe I should look it up too since we're not providing any content here or anything. All of you who's watching, you liking this so far? Is this a fun show for you? Is this the format you like? Oh.
Let me see.
I bet I could find it faster than you could.
Looking here, let's see. Oh, continue. What the fuck are you? Stupid ass thing. Do you want to just wrap the show up or what?
Hang on, just give me a fucking because like this episode's already been a wreck. So just because now everyone's gonna be like, whoever does watch is gonna be like, what fucking movies he watching, or that he's talking about.
Yeah, let me see here. IMDb sucks. Wait. I don't want producer. I want cast, you asshole. Oh, see all. There we go. Oh, IMDb is not my fucking friend. Let's see here.
Yeah, IMDb sucks. I know. As soon as I fucking see
Christ,
it,
he's so many fucking movies and shows and shit. God damn.
no, because like as soon as I know this movie was on, it's on Pluto. I know that because I seen it on Pluto, and I just watched it maybe just 3-4 months ago. So maybe, maybe it'll show it in his Wikipedia. His filmography consists of about 250 film and television roles. His prominence in the B-movie scene has resulted in disparate media sources referring to Trejo as an iconic actor and a film legend.
You said it was
Man,
around
it
2010.
has got to be here.
I'm scrolling back.
It has got. I gotta get to the
16.
fucking. Oh wait.
2015. Yeah, see, Badass 2. Badass is 2014.
No, I didn't doubt that he was in it. I didn't doubt that at all. Hang on, I'm about to find it. God fucking damn it. I'm about to motherfucking find this shit as soon as I fucking. See, that's the funny thing is some of these other movies he's played himself in it too. So that's, I guess it's not just. I guess it's not just that. Who's calling us? We're finally getting a call.
I don't know who this is. Should I pick it up?
Yes, pick it up.
All right.
Did we pick it up?
I hit answer.
Hello, are you there, caller?
I don't think they're there.
No?
No, I hit answer.
I bet it was someone trying to let me know what movie we're talking about with Danny Trejo.
Could be. I don't know. But I hit answer and the damn thing didn't. Let me see here. Badass was 2000. Breaking Wind in the Shadow. Hold on. All right, let me hit.
Hello, are
Okay.
you there?
All right, let me hit.
What is going on? Hello, caller, are you there?
Yeah, you guys there?
Yes. Who is this? Man, we must be on a delay or something. Who are we speaking to?
Are you guys there?
Yeah, you guys there?
Yeah. Who is this?
Yo, check this out. Rumor has it that Mike will sit down. Are you guys there? You guys there? Oh, check it out. Rumor has it that Mike will sit down.
What is going on here? What? Why are we on such a delay there?
I don't know. I think it was Gene.
Who's Gene? Is that Tom
He's
guy?
with. He's one. No, he's the one. He's one of them with Tom.
Oh. He was about to give us a good juicy rumor about you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I highly doubt that. He's just no. He's just calling to antagonize.
Oh.
So we don't need that.
God forbid if we had that.
Well, plus, no. Plus, he's on a delay. He has the fucking. He knows how to call into fucking radio things where you're fucking just supposed to fucking lower your fucking video. Dumb shit.
Oh, wait. I think. Yeah, okay. I think the movie's called Slasher Party.
Slasher Party.
Yeah, I think it's called Slasher Party.
Hmm.
That's what I found. Because it just said that he plays the smiley face killer in it.
Oh yeah. That might be what you're looking for then.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. This is the movie. It's super
Is
low
it?
budget. Yep, this is it because I'm seeing the artwork. Real, like, it was insane that the whole movie they didn't make reference to him whatsoever throughout the entire movie, and instead they were giving you red herrings and little hints of who the killer could be, and then at the end of it, it's just fucking Danny Trejo. I couldn't fucking believe that shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway, if we're not gonna accept calls, and if we're not gonna then we're just gonna call this an episode, because what the fuck else do we have to talk about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna if he's on a delay like that, or he's gonna jerk around like that. Just fucking, you're on the thing. Just fucking talk. Stop fucking around. And no, I'm not here to play fucking games. But that's the last time I'm mentioning. We'll just fucking have to see what's gonna happen.
Well, hopefully nothing, because this is all stupid.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on this absolute train wreck of an episode. I felt like we were on the tracks at the beginning, and we went off the rails midway through.
Yep.
And then we couldn't figure out a Danny Trejo movie, and it's something we should have just talked about off the air. So,
at least you got it, though. That's,
yeah,
plus.
Slasher Party, I think it was called. I'm forgetting already.
Yeah, Slasher Party. That's it.
Yeah. So, that's it. I guess you have a Rabbit and Red episode coming up here on Thursday, you said.
Yep.
And God knows what that's going to entail, because I bet you don't have that figured out. You should go back talking to horror movies. Might as well talk about Slasher Party on that.
No, I didn't see Slasher Party, but I did watch The Substance. I know we're going to talk about that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say that earlier, The Substance. Yeah, I have yet to watch it, so I heard it's great.
You will watch it soon enough, yes.
Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, thank you for joining us on the Angry Cripple Show. And just remember, what goes around comes.